So you also wanted to get a benefit of being upside down. Either it wants to grow your hair, get a better skin, or you wanted to feel the blood circulation back to your face, you have a higher cholesterol, or your blood pressure is very low, or your metabolism is not working very well. Yes, inversion will help you a lot in that case. Namaste everyone, this is me Anuj, and today I'm going to teach you what are the possible mistakes you do while practicing Shirshasana.
I'm calling out for you.
So before you cook your food, you always do some preparation to cut your vegetables. Similarly, when you're doing Shirshasana, you need to learn about some drills and some preparation which your body needs to taken care of before you start. So what I will do is, I will start with a small drill, which we also call it Matsya Kridasana, or in English, it's a dolphin push-up. So you're going to take one forearm away, like your shoulder and your elbows in a same line. The reason why we do that is, if I'm going to take my elbows a little wider, then my chest is going to collapse towards the ground. And that is something which you don't need for your shoulder blades. So I'm going to keep my shoulders and elbows in a same line. Then I'm going to interlock my finger and keep it a little further. Now, I'm going to lift my knees up and I'm going to keep my heels perpendicular to the ground. Then I'm going to bring my chin to the front and back, front and back, front and back. Now, I would like you to do at least 15 times, but that seems very difficult. Then you should take rest in between. Okay, moving to the next part. Now, once you perform Matsya Kridasana, you need to learn that how you will be able to make a tripod. And that technique of making a tripod will lead you to the better practice for Shirshasana. Remember, whenever you are building a house, that foundation needs to be firm. If your foundation isn't good enough, then eventually you won't be able to build it. So what I'm doing here, I'm making a tripod by make sure that elbows and shoulder again in the same line, because you don't want to get collapse. Then you make a triangle. Okay, you're going to make a triangle, and where the tip of the triangle comes, this is where you're going to place the crown of the head on the ground. Now remember, I'm saying the crown of the head. I'm not saying you have to place the forehead or the back of the head. It is very specifically the crown of the head. Okay, so let's try. I'm going to be here and I'm going to interlock my finger. Okay, now I'm going to show you how my finger looks like. Make sure the little finger has to be under. It can be the right or it can be left, but don't put it on top of each other, because you're eventually going to hurt your little finger. Once I'm here, I'm going to place the crown of the head over here in this position, and I'm going to work on rounding of the spine. Don't place your head this way, because this is going to compress your cervical. You need the extension of your cervical, but you are not putting the pressure here. So you're placing it in this way. Okay, so you're shifting the weight a little bit forward, and you're going to bring your crown of the head in line with your shoulder blades. That's the practice you need to learn. Whenever you do Shirshasana, there are few key things you need to work around before you jump right ahead to the Shirshasana. If you have any blockages around your neck, then you're going to hurt your neck and the blood flow, and your face is going to become red. And that redness is eventually good, but not in the beginning. If your blockages, your arteries are blocked, if your nadis are blocked, you don't want to get started with that. So I recommend you highly to do at least some Surya Namaskar or some basic movements before you jump into the Shirshasana. Now I'm using this pillar as a wall, and this pillar is going to help me to give us support eventually. But remember, you need to practice Shirshasana with the wall for the first time if you're doing it. Don't try to attempt straight away. Okay? Do not worry, I will also teach you how to get fall. Wait till the end of the video. So before you reach towards the wall, you need to learn a simple principle about keeping your knees towards your chest. Let me tell you how. So when you're lying down, you need to make sure that your lower back needs to be on the ground. Okay? And you need to hug your knees properly. Now this position, the position which you are seeing it right now, exact position you are going to practice being upside down. Are you getting what I'm saying? So this position of being a lying down position, where your knees are coming or drawing your knees towards the chest, exact position you are going to practice when you're going to be upside down. Let me tell you. So you got this position right of making your interlock finger in a triangle position. You're going to place your crown of the head on the top. Okay, now you need to take 2 fist distance away from the pillar or the wall. I'm going to place my head here. Then I'm going to round and back, and similarly practice this with my knees up. Round, back, round, back, round, back. Now practice hugging your knees. Walk, walk, walk. hugging your knees towards your chest. Remember what you were doing in the ground, and then repeat, change. When you get comfortable, you can slowly take support over here. Remember, you were doing this on the ground, same thing, you have to do it. Make sure do not take your head up immediately after Shirshasana. That is the biggest mistake a lot of people do. You suddenly come up and the blood rushes all over again. That's not very good for your face and your eyes. So you just keep it down. Keep your head remain low for a while. So just right now, you are drawing both the knees towards your chest. Now you need to learn how to extend one leg and keeping one knee drawing towards your chest. Let me tell you, very simple. So you just have to hug your one knee and keeping your one leg straight. You need to basically extend this flexor. If this is short, your lower back will be arched. Are you getting my point? If this is short, your lower back will be arched and you will have difficulty of keeping this knee towards your chest. Your knee will be somewhere here because this is short or your back will arch. So basically, if you need to get your back muscles lengthen up, frontal muscles of your thighs needs to get also flexible or needs to have some length, which is called hip flexors. You getting my point? Now let's go and practice the same thing. You know every position, right? Okay, I don't need to repeat it. You two fists away from the pillar or the wall. You're placing here. Now you're gonna come up, rounding and humping. Afterwards, you hug your both the knees. Okay, you are here. Now, straight to straight, only one leg up. You getting my point? Try to straight, only one leg up. You see my back? It's straight. Okay? When this is getting very comfortable every day, then you eventually take both the legs up. And you stay there. And you breathe there. And you count your breath. So Shirshasana practice without the wall is nothing but more about confidence on yourself initially when you started, and then it more become like a balancing pose. In the start, so you're gonna do half Shirshasana first with drawing your both the knees to the chest. Then you're gonna keep one knee to the chest, one leg extended, and both legs up. You getting? Okay, less theory, more practical. So you're gonna interlock your fingers here. You're gonna place your head over here, and then you're gonna walk, and then you're gonna bring your both the knees towards your chest, and you keep your back straight and stay there. Okay? When this feels comfortable, then you can do simply one leg up and over here. Okay? Stay there. Other leg also as well. But you need to get your confidence first. Do not worry. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Okay? I remember it took me less than 15 days when I started my Shirshasana journey. And then you take your both legs up. You see how my belly is tucked in? Don't go anywhere. I have to tell you some few limitations of this pose as well. Okay. Remember, if you have a high blood pressure, or if you are going through a pregnancy, or you're going through your cycle, do not practice inversions at that time. It's not recommended. But apart from that, if you don't have any neck pain, you don't have any cervical issues, you have your shoulders right, everything, you should practice Shirshasana. You don't know the benefits of this asana. It is very highly recommended. Also, I want you to comment down below what are the videos you want to see in the future, and do you really enjoy the video? Let me know. What are your thoughts about it? And I will see you in the next video. Bye.